Good morning, dear students. Dear students, we are on the next topic of our history, chapter 1, and that is the reign of terror. Now, children, we are talking about the time period from 1793 to 1794, and this period was referred as the reign of terror. Now, you all know that the leader of Jacobins Club, the convention, the new assembly, he was Maximilian Robespierre. Fine. Now what happened? Now he became the leader. Now he was controlling everything. Now Robespierre. Now what was the problem? He was, following a policy of severe control and punishment. Fine. So whosoever is, not following the rules and regulations, whether that person is noble, clergy, or any from any other political party, or even from his own party, if the people are not following certain rules and regulations, they were arrested, they were imprisoned, and they were trialed by the revolutionary tribunal. And if the court found them guilty, they were guillotine. Now, guillotine was a device which had two poles and a blade with which a person was beheaded, children. Fine. So, it was invented by Dr. Guillotine. That's why its name was guillotine. Now, Robespierre government, it issued, laws placing with maximum, wages, prices, means the meat bread, it was all rationed, it was not getting supply. Peasants, they were very much forced to sell their grains in the cities only, and that too on the fixed price by the government. So the peasants were also not happy. And uh, he has a lot of regulations and rules. People had to follow his rules and regulation whether they are liking it or not. So they used to use a special flour that they had to use. And equality bread, the name of that bread was equality bread, and that they has to use whole wheat bread. Means people were not at all happy in his reign. Churches were shut down, and the buildings, they were converted into barracks and offices. So his policies were, somewhere mm, very cruel, we can say, and people were not happy. So at the end, what happened to him? He was finally executed. He was he was convicted by the court, and at last he was also guillotined. So this was the reign of terror, fine, which ended in 1794. Now, children, as the directory was there, the Jacobins government. Now, see, now it was the fall of Jacobins government. Fine. At that time, children, there was a vacuum created. So a new constitution was introduced, which denied again the non-propertized section of society. They are not going to vote again. Fine. And they had two legislative councils. Now these legislative councils, after the fall of Jacobin Club, who were the directory, the wealthier middle class, they acquired power again. They made their new constitution, and again they denied the non-propertized section, that they are not going to vote now. Now they elected a council, means five elected people were called a directory, because they wanted that no one person should get all the power. So now what happened? The executive body, directory was the executive body with five people. Now the drawback of this was that always they had a conflict, means the directors and the legislative council, they had a conflict between them. So after means the result of it was political instability took place, and this gave rise to Napoleon. Fine. So Napoleon Bonaparte, he now became the dictator of France. Fine. So this was all about Napoleon's. Fine. Now next, what happened, children? Now we are going to talk about the women. So did women have a revolution? So what happened to women? Throughout we are going to study. Now women, they were always active participant in every revolution everywhere. All the activities they did were very nicely done, but they were expecting a lot. They expected that there will be something in the constitution for them, but their expectations failed. Fine. Now women, they worked for the living, or the third estate women, they were working for earning their living also. They were working as helpers, they were plucking flowers. They did not have any access to education. Only the first and the second class estate women, they had the access to education, and they were, they were forced to do work at family, means at home they had to do all the work. They had to prepare food, and they had to take care of the kids and the elders. And moreover, children, the wages given to the women as compared to men, they were very low. So they made their own political clubs. So the Society of Revolutionary, there were so many clubs. Republican women, what did they want? They expected that they will get equality in the constitution, but they were disappointed, because they were made the passive citizens. They had no right to vote. Now what happened? Now see, there was some changes that were brought by the revolutionary government. What was it? The revolutionary government had created state schools and made education compulsory for all women. Fine. They could not be forced to marry against their wish. Divorce was made legal. They were allowed to train for job, become artists, can run small business, and all. Fine. So they tried to empower the women. Fine. But that was also for a small time period. Fine. So this was the reason why the women were disappointed. Now if you will just look at the box, see, Olympie de Gouges. Now this was a lady. She was politically active woman during the revolutionary France, and she protested against the constitution and the declaration of man and citizen, that they excluded the women in that. Fine. So in 1791 she wrote a declaration of right to women and citizen, and she addressed this to the queen. And it criticized the Jacobin government also for for forcibly closing down the women's club also. So she was tried by the National Convention, and for the charge of treason. Soon after, she was executed. So this is the reason why the women were not getting equal. Now what was the situation of women during the reign of terror? Now in France, women, they did not get equal voting rights. They got right to vote in 1946, children. Means their struggle for getting equal right to vote was too long. Fine. And see, the situation of women was really bad even in the foreign countries, and ultimately in 1946 they got the right to vote. So this was all about today's topic. Thank you and have a nice day.